Sabrina. I am a longtime friend to Marshall Mather's mother, Debbie, and she has something to say to her son.
Yes, I want to say, Marshall, I could not let this day go by without congratulating you on your induction to the Hall of Fame. I love you very much. I knew you'd get there, and it's been a long ride. I'm very, very proud of you. And also, I'm very proud of Haley Jade, my big girl. And I want to tell you, Haley, great job on your podcast. And God bless you guys. I love you very much.
You did your best to raise us both. Foster care, that cost you bear. Few is happy answers, but I love you, Debbie Mathers. Oh, what a tangled web. Cause one thing I never asked was, where the fuck my deadbeat dad was? Fuck it, I guess he had trouble keeping up with every address.
I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. Y'all remember that, man? We heard the back and forth with Eminem and his mom via his art, his lyrics over the years. You know, it was like astounding to many people the way Eminem seemingly had beef with his mom, Rape from Jump Street on My Name Is, you know, when he got introduced to the masses. And as you see in those clips there, Eminem's mom congratulating him on his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just 2 years ago, back in 2022. And that song Headlights, right, from the Marshall Mathers LP 2, released in 2013. You know, he was cutting his mom some slack and telling her he loves her. And, you know, I'm sorry, Mom, I was so mad at you all these years. You were the one here fending for us on your own. Why didn't I ever, like, focus more on my deadbeat dad? And you only get one parent in life, or sets of parents in life, or sometimes, you know, you could be adopted as I am, or, you know, have father or mother figures or whatever like that, you know what I mean? But only two people made each of us, and God, right? And it's good to see that Eminem and his mom, you know, we don't know exactly how close they were, but it's clear they reconciled to some degree over the years, as I'm sure y'all have now seen the news that she passed away at the age of 69 of lung cancer, man, and cancer, man, F cancer. I've spoke about this before. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, man. It's taken so many loved ones away from so many people over the years. I've experienced it firsthand with a very close individual, you know, wifey's dad, with an uncle that I was really close with and didn't get to have as good of a relationship with till later in life, you know, going on this journey in life. So never forget that, y'all. Like, if you got a loved one out there you plan on reconciling with, or you just want to talk to them or whatever, don't let, you know, it get away from you, because we only got so many days on this planet in this lifetime. Energy lives forever, but in this realm, in this place, we're only here so long, man. And, you know, we can get so caught up in the 9 to 5 and paying the bills and life, etc., that things get away from you. And next thing you know, you're wishing with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. And real talk, when it comes to parents, man, those psychological individuals that wrote the textbook and all that on psychology or psychiatry, whatever, say so much has to do with your parents. Some of it can be on some weirdish, and I ain't speaking on that. Those that studied up, y'all know what I'm talking about. But real talk, I do think in life so much about different things that make us who we are, or complexes we have, or the way that we feel, etc., can go back to our youth, our childhood, our relationship with our parents. Tap in the comments and let me know if you agree, if you feel that way, and your thoughts across the board. But life is just wild. Family relationships are wild. And at the end of the day, man, like, there is some real foul, flucked up parents out there, right? Like some just real twisted, sick, evil individuals. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about regular people who maybe ain't perfect. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I think a lot of us just like our close friends or other family members or just people in our lives, right? We can bump heads, we can have different issues with each other and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people really actually love their parents, just like Eminem did, as again, we saw from Jump Street, him dissing her suing him for defamation of character, right? Him taking to the tracks to talk about, I just settled all my lawsuits, F you Debbie and all that. And then here we see in 2013 again on this Headlights track off the Marshall Mathers LP too. He was showing his mom some love and we saw her, giving a heartfelt message. You could tell that came from the heart, shouting out Eminem and congratulating him on his success, his accolades and achievements, and also speaking to her granddaughter, Haley, Eminem's daughter. Y'all feel me? People ain't perfect, but you could tell Em really loved his mom, man. That's what's so dope about music and art, right? It can be therapeutic, and clearly Eminem was working through some things therapeutically via his music, his art, and it's just good to see that they, did reconcile. Again, we don't know to what degree, but it's cool they got away from the beef. And she even wrote a memoir, a tell-all book. I never really heard much about that. Hit the comments and let me know if you ever read it or heard anything about it, really, if you're familiar with it. But at the end of the day, 69 years on this planet is a pretty good lifetime, Reportedly, she just found out that she was sick in September, so I'm sure that was stage 4, that's 2-3 months ago. Find out you're sick, things ain't looking too good, and here she has passed away at a hospital in Missouri. And we all saw just a month or two ago, Haley got married, pictures from the wedding, Eminem and 50 Cent chopping it up on Growing Old and all that. And I'm sure Ma Dukes was probably there, so at least she got to see her granddaughter get married and again seemingly make up with Em. And yeah, it's just sad news, Make sure y'all are keeping up on the doc. You got a doctor you can trust. And, because so often people find out they're sick in ways like this. That's how one of my loved ones found out they were sick. They didn't really keep up on the doctor like that. And, some different things happen. They weren't feeling too well and they go to the hospital and boom, you have stage 4 cancer. It's metastasized to another part of your body and, boom, it all hits you. You know what I mean? Stay up on things. It's better to know than not know, although some don't feel that way. Y'all can let me know how you feel in the comments. But it's so wild too if you think about it. Everyone knows, right? Em just dropped this project a little while back, The Death of Slim Shady, which was a concept album. And if you listen to it, it's, about him transitioning in life and his career and everything like that. And it's so wild that she passed the same year of The Death of Slim Shady. And just yesterday, which I think was when she passed, or maybe the day before, Eminem's last social media post, his last tweet, which he hasn't took to the blogosphere to address this at all. He's not really a social media guy. Who knows if he will, or we'll see him make a song for his mom or something like that. I'm sure we will. He put up a post though for some merch, and it's so crazy. In it, there's a death certificate. It's so wild, which is obviously based off the concept of The Death of Slim Shady. You know what I mean? Watch these conspiratorial channels start spinning narratives off that. Like, real talk, man, that stuff is just rather insensitive at times, man. Everyone want to talk about all this crazy, oh, did you see this? That means that they sacrificed them. Like, come on, man, get out of here with that BS. Like, Eminem, in so many of those situations, it's such BS, right? But there is some odd things that have happened over the years, but that conspiracy-ish just can be ludicrous at times, and Eminem's already been super famous and all that, so it would make absolutely no sense. You guys feel me on that though, with those wild ass conspiracies, with people just going off nothing more than like some half-ass, oh, that means this, that, and the third. Like, just stop it, man, But R.I.P. Debbie Nelson, or Debbie Mathers. I believe Debbie Nelson was her proper legal name at this point. Hit the comments, share your thoughts, and tap into it. Let me know if y'all want to go there and speak on it. As always, if you're new to this channel, we talk about just damn near everything: news topics and music, sports, crime stories, all kinds of stuff over here. So make sure to subscribe. But also, what are your thoughts? And did you know that Em and his mom had squashed the beef and pieced it up for the most part? And have you ever had someone you didn't get to say goodbye to because y'all weren't on talking terms? I didn't really have that with a family member, although I fear that is going to happen because I'm going through some things kind of similarly. People I tried to have a relationship with and it just don't really work out, I don't know, but that's a whole nother story. But I did have a friend that we fell out, not even really fell out, just kind of stopped talking on some bull-ish, Nowadays I know why the bro started acting funny to me, which when I found out, it really made no sense. But he ended up passing away 3 years later, and I swear I was just beside myself, like, man, that was the homie. I never got to say bye to him, and I'm at his funeral. And it was wild too, because I don't know why. I believe it had something to do with his faith. He was a Jehovah's Witness, and there was no BODY at the funeral. They just had pictures of, I don't know. Anyone out there, if you're familiar with Jehovah's and all that, like, is that typical that there is no BODY at the funeral? I don't know. But that's all I got on this one. Again, RIP Debbie. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out of here. Look forward to talking with y'all in the comments. Peace.